here today at Air Canada Centre. The Raptors fans, they'll get a look at a guy who could have been there. It was July of 2006. The Raptors thought they had signed John Solomons in a trade from the Philadelphia 76ers. They were going to sign him and get him traded here for a second rounder. After he thought it was done, he backed out, went to Sacramento instead. Imagine what could have happened if Solomons had been here. To call it, Matt and Leo. Gentlemen?
And out of that starting lineup, Jose Calderon playing better basketball. Why? He's healthy, number one, and two, he's more aggressive.
Definitely more aggressive, and that confidence gives you that. Chris Bosh, you talk about aggressive. He has been getting it done in March. Double-double points and rebounds.
Over the last 3 straight double-doubles, averaging over 18 points and 13 rebounds. Andrea Bargnani playing in his 3rd consecutive game after missing a game a week ago against the Clippers. And Sean Marion had 20 points and 11 rebounds on Friday night in that home victory against the Thunder, 112-96. Raptors on this homestand are 3-1. 2 of the hottest teams, that's right, 2 of the hottest teams in the Eastern Conference. Of course, the hottest, Cleveland. Going into today, they had won 11. Orlando, 5 in a row. Chicago, 4 in a row. And then the Raptors with 3 in a row. Bosh can't hammer it. Long rebound controlled by Tyrese Thomas.
Thomas, very athletic player, decided to take that jump shot. Something he's got to continue to work on, get more comfortable, keep the defense honest, and a lot like Chris Bosh, open up your driving lanes.
That last foul was on Bargnani. Here he is, matched up with the smaller John Salmons on him. Posting up now, Salmons, quick move, and it goes, El Mago.
Absolutely the right move to make. You want to put a small guy in Andrea Bargnani, make him pay. And Andrea right down the post makes himself big, and the Raptors are starting to enjoy that option.
Gordon gives it up. Thomas. Shot doesn't go. Bargnani with a rebound, and Gordon knocks it. Jose quickly ahead. Bargnani sets a screen. Jose turns the corner and finishes. Calderon to the glass.
When he's healthy, he makes the game just look so easy.
Derrick Rose, jumper. Contested one.
That's right. Second shot now by the guards. If Bargnani is out there, altering their shots.
You mentioned this in the top of the show. When Jose's aggressive, watch out. Bargnani, little head fake, then gets knocked out of town.
Good way to get an assist. Just know where Ben Gordon is at all times.
Bosh wants it underneath. Now pops out. Jose finds him from the elbow. Rattles around and through.
What I like about that pass, they missed Bosh on the interior. Keep him involved in this game. Excellent job of getting the ball back.
Gordon is making Anthony Parker work. Joakim Noah able to finish using the window. Heinrich along with Brad Miller on the floor for the Bulls. Parker stop and pop.
Well, what a compliment, though, for Great Britain to have these NBA guys fighting to play. They're all saying, hey, we want to play. Let's do whatever we can to play and make Britain a contender in the international game.
Joey Graham drills his shot. Heinrich working with Brad Miller. Turnover on the deflected pass. Parker goes in strong with the finish.
A couple of real positive things happening.
Raptors with a foul to give. One of the concerns in the first quarter for Jay Triano of the Raptors, 5 turnovers leading to 9 points by the Bulls. From the corner, Thomas pops out. Here's Bosh. Throws it up. Raptors lead 30-21 in the 5th and final game of this 5-game homestand. First quarters have been kind to the Toronto Raptors, including today, averaging 27.5 points over the last 3 games and a quarter, and opponents just 19. Bulls put up 21. That shot doesn't go. Miller, Rose on the floor along with Tim Thomas. Heinrich and Linton Johnson. Expanding that rotation is Vinny Del Negro, maybe on a back-to-back game. Here's Capono, finds, pops Mensah-Bonsu, unable to finish it. Miller swings it quickly to Rose. Driving on Roko Ukic and a foul.
This is one of the characteristics of his game that I really appreciate. You can see he's favoring that right wrist when he went down.
As I mentioned, trying to become the 7th #1 overall pick to make it to the playoffs in his rookie year. Along with Andrea Bargnani. Double comes. Extra pass, Capono from the corner. It's a 2.
That was not an easy shot, too. Heinrich crowded Capono on that shot, but he made up his mind he was going to let it fire.
5 points for Capono coming off of the bench. Averaging double figures over the last 2 games. Brad Miller, contested shot counted.
Again, here's your concern. You have 2 point guards on the floor, and they can recognize open opportunities. Brad Miller knows who he's playing with. Did a great job of offering himself up in the lane for Heinrich.
Bulls have won 7 of 8. Marion on the hookup from Calderon. Two-handed slam. 44-30. Raptors lead by 14. Miller gives it to Salmons. Salmons. Rose. Hop step runner. No. Capono with a rebound underneath. Capono pushing. Sends it to Jose. Calderon. Back to Capono. Bosch wants it. Mismatch. Salmons on him. Backing down strong. Flips it up. The double came with Noah, and that really caused an issue for Bosch.
Well, you had 2 options. You had Heinrich on Bargnani and Rose on, I should say, Salmons on Bosch. So either way, the Raptors could have went. He's just a scary offensive play. Ben Gordon is one of those guys you always fear at the end of the game because of what he's capable of doing.
Jose takes it right at Rose. 4 points, 7 assists. Now hustling back, guarding Gordon. Up top, Salmons. He's been quiet. Just 1 field goal attempt. Thomas, no. Marion just takes it from Noah. Crossover. Gives it to Jose. Back to Marion underneath, digging in. Salmons. Pops trying to get a handle of it. Noah never made it back up the floor, so the easy bucket there.
And also, you know, as the Raptors, you got to make your adjustments too. Last man back has to take a look at survey the situation. If you can't get involved, you might want to hang back to prevent that play from happening.
I think is going on with John Salmons. He's attempted just 1 shot. 22 yesterday in 40 minutes of action on 8 of 15.
Salmons is a guy that he will pick his spots. Now, obviously, he's very quiet in this game, but I've always liked this game because he's a pretty cool customer at the offensive end. Doesn't really force a lot of his offense. Kind of go with the rhythm of the game. Look for him to pick it up in the second half.
The other thing, too, he's been asked to do a lot. Guard Bosch, guard Marion, guard Bargnani as Bosch drills at Jay. Rose so comfortable with the ball with the game clock down. Here he is driving off the window. Count it. He was not panicking at all. Cruising up. Chicago Bulls high expectations this year. Doug Collins was mentioned as a head coach. Doug took his name out of it. Vinny Del Negro, never a coach. But yet they hired Bernie Bickerstaff and Del Harris to sit next to him as that jumper doesn't go. This quarter brought to you by great friends at Hyundai.
That's a great point. You know, Vinny Del Negro has a vast basketball experience internationally, NBA, you know, NCAA, you name it. He's been involved in the game. But to have Del Harris and Bernie Bickerstaff on your staff for a young coach who's never been a head coach, that's an enormous. You can't state the value of that, because these guys have been around this league forever and they can guide him through the roughest moments.
Salmons trying to get on track, crowding him. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas backing down, shake, shimmy, no place to go. Shot clock down to 3. Salmons pulls up, foul line, no. Loose ball, Noah once again.
Thomas had nowhere to go and he traveled in doing so. Noah's been doing what he's done all game. There's the big 3. Bickerstaff on your left and Del Harris on the right.
Bernie Bickerstaff, former head coach in Charlotte as well as Denver and Washington. Del Harris with a long history as well in the NBA as a head coach and a lead assistant in Dallas. Bargnani, bang on. Andrea Bargnani busts out. He's into double digits. with a dozen.
Didn't Del Harris come along with the Jerry West logo? I mean, he's been around forever.
He's nice to have next to you when you have a question about what's going on. He also carries weight around the league with the officials. John Salmon's jumper. It's a three, and it's good. Remember, 2 big threes late yesterday against Indiana.
Well, Matt, during that timeout when Jay Triano came to the bench, all the players had their heads down, and he lifted his own head up from diagramming the play and said, hey, wait a second, we're okay here. We need a couple stops. We need to have a bit more energy, but there's no reason for us to have our heads down. Pick yourselves up. So it was much attitudinal as it was diagramming the play, Matt.
Thomas on the inside and a foul. A lot of times that's what it's about. It's
What did you do the other night? You were dying. You couldn't even talk, but you pushed through it. I couldn't let you do it.
Herbie Kuhn.
You raised the bar.
Anthony Parker mentioned he hasn't been here. We send him the best. Must be this table as Bosch.
Well, you know what it is?
Drills a shot.
You're born with pain. You live with pain. You die with pain. Why not broadcast with pain?
You got it. 64-55.
Was that heroic enough?
That was. Van Gordon elevates and delivers.
Man, just stops on a dime. And when you say elevates, he elevates. He's going way up to get that shot up.
5 of 8 of the Bulls in the quarter. Bosch in the circle. Jay, count it, 16.
You just get the feeling that when the Raptors move the ball, they can get any shot they want anytime.
Raptors 5 of 7 in the quarter. The dump off to Noah. It's been effective, 16 points now and 8 of 10 shooting.
Yeah, a little too easy. The Raptors got to start taking that away from him. He's not going to hurt you outside the paint. He will only hurt you in the paint.
Bulls now shooting over 50%. Parker deep in the corner. Shot doesn't go on the weak side. Noah. Rose so quick. Right to the hole. Derrick Rose, 3 of 6, 7 points, 5 assists. Calderon 3 points away from another double-double, has 8 double-doubles in his last 15 games.
The more you see Rose, you realize just how special he is. Just an explosive player going to the bucket.
Bargnani over the flying Thomas. Team high.
Smooth jump shot.
First half, what did we see? Him taking advantage of Salmon's down low in the paint now, pulling it out, knocking down threes. Bosch comes down with a rebound. That's his 7th. Jose into the front court. The trailer is Bosch. Jose working with CB4. Pulls up. Jumper. Count it. Jose Calderon with 9 points and 13 assists. 73-65. Gordon finds Miller. Cut off by Bargnani. Loses a handle. Numbers for the Raptors. Jose to his liking. Marion.
Always nice to have the Matrix trailing a play because he's going to finish over the rim.
Raptors lead by 7. They led by as many as 16. Chicago has never led in this game. Bargnani, quick trigger. How about that? Andrea Bargnani skipping back on defense, feeling it. He's got 21. Chicago 2 games under 500 on the year. They're just 12 and 26 on the road. 24 and 12 at home. After today, only 2 road games remain at Indiana and at Detroit. 8 home games playing into their hands a little bit. Late is the schedule. Bosch, second chance. Bosch got it. Bosch with 22 and 10. Bargnani, 21 points. Bosch, 22. Heinrich, count it at the end as the third quarter comes to a close.
Here's a number to know, 19. That's the franchise record for most assists in a game. Jose Calderon has 15 through 3 quarters.
Got a shot, the tempo of the game to his liking. Lots of possessions, playing at a high level right now. Who's to say he can't do it?
Calderon will start the 4th quarter, though, on the bench. Matt?
Elliot Damon Stoudemire with that franchise record of 19. Jose Calderon, his career best, 16. Last time he accomplished that was on a March 3rd. Start of the 4th quarter, and everything coming together for the Raptors. They've been able to respond to the runs of the Chicago Bulls. Bulls have never led Rocco along with Joey Graham. Mensah-Bonsu, Capono, and Bosch. Shot clock down to 6. Gordon takes it away. Not the way you want to start. And a foul on Joey Graham. Jose got it.
And that's off the bench. You think this guy's not riding a high right now? He is confident. Comes in, first shot. Gets knocked down, still drains it.
Jose Calderon, a double-double. Miller.
Miller, a much quieter second half than he had in the first half.
Calderon. Up to Pops. Jose's feeling it. To your point, Jose Calderon out 14 games with a hamstring from January 4th through February 11th. 22 games. And Jose Calderon, as he knocks that one down, 14 points, played in just 10 of them. And that was a significant stretch. And while he only missed 14 all season long, it was nagging. It was there, game in and game out. Rose trying to change the direction, and he finds Thomas. Bulls trying to make a late run here with 7:02 to go.
Well, Jay Triano's irate. He thought Chris Bosch had a little contact on that play when he went up. Officials didn't acknowledge that. Oh, man.
Jose drills it. 15 of his 33 here in the fourth. Raptors by 1. Bargnani up fake, driving, pulls up over Heinrich. Big bucket, Bargnani. Rose to inbound. Miller gives it back to Rose. Thomas hesitating. Thomas driving, finds Miller. 1 point game. Timeout, Jay Triano.
Heinrich has been doing a great job defensively over his last couple of minutes. He was getting burned earlier, but he has been guarding bigs, Jose, you name it. He's been applying a great deal of pressure.
Here's Gordon. Shot no. Heinrich, second look. Derrick Rose pops out. Is it meant to be? Denied by Marion. Bosch comes down with it. He's fouled. Jose, he gets fouled. Almost got continuation. If he continues on this streak. 18 points, 17 dimes, a career best for Jose Calderon. Now 19 points and 17 assists. 3-point game, Raptors lead. 8 seconds left. Rose up top. Quick foul.
I think from what the Raptors have seen this season, Chris Bosch is asking Jay Triano, do we have a timeout? Jay Triano saying yes.
Rose gets both in a timeout by Toronto. Parker, and he's fouled. So AP. Gets a second. Changes it. 119-117. Gordon, oh! Got it. 119-119.
And you get the feeling that the Raptors just relaxed a little bit. Everything was going good offensively. They could do what they wanted to do.
Bosch, 40 minutes of action tonight. He's been huge, 26 points. Now 28. 28 and 14 for Bosch. Double comes to Marion. Extra pass, Bargnani, bang on! Raptors by 1. Playing inside and out, playing defensively, 10 of 20. Jose! slips, lays it up and through. 21 points, 19 assists for Jose Calderon.
This game is over.
Heinrich fouled him, and Jose finishes it off. The Raptors come away with a hard-fought victory over the Chicago Bulls and have won their 4th consecutive game for the first time this season. The Raptors win. Jose Calderon, 22 points, 19 assists. Bosch, 31 points, 15 rebounds. Andrea Bargnani with 28 points. And the Toronto Raptors, a season best, 4 straight W's. Gotta like it.
Hey, it's JYD. Thanks for watching the Raptors YouTube channel. Check out our latest videos and subscribe for more.
Taken away by the Raps on the run. Fits to JYD.
Beautiful pass. Chuck, one of the things I'm noticing about this start.